contracts, you're not eating all that. Pockets swole on me, since 15, haters been tryna roll on me. Move smarter, no drama, you know, homie. Whole team round me, ready on go, homie. Yeah, you know, homie, ayy. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me not. Let's just checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, don't check me not. Let's just checks involved, I've been feeling like I'm next to God. Next to God, next to God.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. I'm frozen, neck is frozen, Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the cheese, put the lights up. 'Tis the season. Need no French toast, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this. Y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Okay, folks, how's it going? And welcome back to the show. Now, this is something I haven't done in a long time, folks, but I went ahead and did it anyways. I made another My Troll Joe special presentation thumbnail just for this occasion. Now, before we start, alright, so before we start, we gotta like put a couple things in perspective here. Now, Joe made some videos about me today. He made quite a few videos, and what he does is, are these the ones from today? He'll make a video. And he'll take it down, and he doesn't want me to know what the videos are. So today, I guess he made some, let me open this up a little more. That's better. So today, he decided to make some more videos. And, and luckily, Todd Fox caught him. And I didn't catch the video that he made. I guess it's the one that I want to see. So, Todd told me that, sent me an email. And the email reads like this. It says, now it's winters of Joe. Now it's the winter of Joe's discontent. You know, I might use that. So to put it, I'm going to read this, what he said. He says, for you guys who've just come in, it says, so I'm watching The Buffoon today, and he actually trolls the West Bloomfield Police Department by not engaging with him. It's making him do stupider and stupider things to get your attention. Keep it up. No, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to Joe no more. I don't go to his channel. I don't watch his stuff. But this is something every once in a while somebody might bring something to me, and this is totally hilarious. So he put the video to private, but I just managed to capture it. I laughed so hard and knocked the mouse into the capture, which is annoying. But this is just shows the insane levels of delusion behavior he's displaying now. Made it into a little video. I am asking you to please review it live. Well, you don't have to ask twice, my friend. So everybody, so this is the video that was made on the 20th of December, which is today. I think this is the video that I missed. And it was because I was watching I was someplace today doing something important, and I don't have time to babysit when Joe makes a video or something. But I'm glad he captured this. I have not seen it. I'm taking Todd's word for it. It's nothing in here. But let's go ahead and start with the shenanigans, folks. So let's go ahead and play this. I'm going to let's see, where is it? I gotta pull this up, and I'm gonna hit them. If something funny comes up, something is funny gonna happen. But we're gonna go ahead and play this, and y'all sit back and enjoy. y'all sit back and enjoy. You guys are fun here. All right, here we go. What? Hold up, man. Let me get my headphones. I need my headphones for this. Oh, if I put headphones, so you might not hear it. Ah, crap. You might not hear it from. I don't know if y'all hear it, but I'll go ahead and just turn on me. But hold on, let's start this up. Hold on, let me start this out real quick.
Okay. Damn, I'm good looking.
Oh, look at this, everybody. He went ahead and finally got him a shave. He got a haircut. Look at that. No sound. Hold up. You should be getting... let me see what's going on. Hold up. Let me go to properties. Yeah, you should be hearing it. Hold up. Yeah, you should be hearing it.
Today, folks, we're going to do something.
Okay, I got it. All right, so it looks like he... Oh, long delay. Okay. All right, don't worry about it. So it looks like he took a shower and cut his hair. Let's see what else he done.
Brave and bold. We are going to call in what we believe is to be a kidnapping.
What? What? What the hell? What? This is gonna be good. Hold on, here we go. Let's go back.
No joke this time. And if One Gun wants to call the people we're calling and say, no, he's a Joe.
Yeah, the people, that's exactly what I say. That's how I talk. That's how I talk, folks. That's exactly. He's doing me. I mean, he's doing a good impersonation of me.
He's more than welcome to, because that's his or her opinion.
And there go Joe. Joe doesn't understand what gender he is. That's why he's so confused.
Everybody has their own opinion, but you see the problem
Well, in order to have an opinion, you got to have some type of thought process. Joe has no thought process. You know, it just comes to him.
have is, when you type in my name, Joseph Earl McPeak, you see that a one-gun shun or...
Oh, Joe's a popular guy. He's a popular fellow. Let's go to Joe. Joseph Earl McPeak. Let's see what comes up. Attention Steam and Blue State Games. True Moses. APB out. Oh. Let's see. Let's keep this out, folks, because this might play very important to the video we're watching. Let's go ahead and keep going.
Alvin Snurling has tried to ruin my besmirch. I wouldn't say ruin.
No, because you done that long before I showed up. So he's trying to say that I ruined his reputation, and his reputation was already ruined before I said anything to him, folks. The thing about it is that, you know, he was a vagrant for a long time. You know, he was doing stuff, stealing stuff, selling people stuff, harassing people long before I showed up. When I first got into it with Joe, people was like, "Hey, the guy's crazy. Leave him alone. He'll leave you." Blah blah blah. But I said, you know what? I don't care. Nobody's gonna bully me or stop me from doing anything. You know, if he wants to do whatever, you know, he can do whatever. But you know, for a while it was like, you know, he said whatever he wanted to say, and I didn't care. But it went from him not being able to aggravate me by saying stuff to him going on my channels and destroying my channels when I'm trying to start like my YouTube shit up, right? So he decides that he's gonna start taking down my channels, taking down videos and all type of stuff because he could not come up with a good argument as of why he was stealing people's stuff and selling it. And then it went from, I love how my handsome foxy face is. You see it, search for true bones. You see the search for true bones. Let me go ahead and go back to this, folks. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Besmirch my reputation. And
that's a long pause there. He's trying to figure out something. He's trying to figure out to say what can make him look like a less worse person that we obviously can tell that he is.
So you get to this White Lake patch. It says White Lake men arrested on charges of vagrancy.
Well, Joe should have got arrested for vagrancy, but I guess Joe wasn't up with the rest of the scoundrels that day, so he can get involved in that. So let's go on.
And we know what happened. It says White Lake man.
Oh, I can read this, folks. It'll be better when I read it. This is what it says, folks. It says, White Lake man accused of stalking waiter. Police believe that a regular... Hold up. Why they do that? Okay, here we go. Police believe that a regular at White Lake's watering hole caused the scene at a waiter's West Bloomfield home as she held a garage sale, according to Diamond. Joseph L. McPeak, 43 of White Lakes, was arrested on July 14th of charges of stalking, a one-year misdemeanor. Diamond said that he had contacted the 38-year-old female waiter after she had asked him to stop multiple times or occasions. Apparently, she has befriended him to some extent, as well as many other regulars at the bar. Diamond said this guy apparently misrepresented his relationship as involving romantic interest, such it is not. Diamond continued that the police were called to her home on the 1500 block of Wilmot after he had caused a scene by threatening shoppers. White Lakes police arrested the man and transferred him to the West Bloomfield police station. McPeak was arraigned and jailed but has since been released. That's their problem now. There is no Diamond, not in this story. He will be at the 48th District Court for a pretrial exam on August the 18th. If you have any information about this incident, you can call the West Bloomfield Police at 248-975-9200. For questions about this report, email timrath@thepatch.com. Okay, so we read that. All right, so let's hear Joe's version. Now, what I mean by Joe's version is that we will actually see the words, but Joe's going to probably say something totally different and state something totally different from what the actual words are. So he's reading it, so let's go ahead and see what he says, folks.
Accused of stalking waiter. And none of this really happened.
All right, y'all. So I guess it's time for us to call the West Bloomfield patch and get the police report.
This is all a cover-up, folks.
Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna show you what a cover-up is. Let's get some cover-up. Let's get some cover-up. 2D action animation, full poses. Ooh. Olaf Storm. What was gonna do? Oh, here we go. What was the name of that damn show? Oh man. Oh.
company.
Ad Astra on digital and Blu-ray.
Okay, there we go. I got the music. Let's go back.
Yeah, this is all a cover-up. It's a political cover-up.
What? I'm telling you what. I'm gonna take this off the screen, and we're just gonna play the sound from it. You know.
They used me as a political football, a patsy.
Hold up, folks. Hold up. Look at his face when he says this. Look at his face. He knows he's about to lay a whopper down, folks. He knows it. I mean, look. Look at him. He's like trying to keep himself from actually like laughing his butt off. I mean, it is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. It was all to satisfy the ego of somebody who was running for township office.
Okay, so this is what we do. We're going to go back in time to when Joe was 43. So if we can do the math, we can go back to, 2012 or something like that? And we can actually go, and because it's all public record, we can go and see who was running for office and probably find those people or persons who were running for office and actually, you know who a Joe McPeak is? And did you set him up?
Who was running for township office? Joe?
You gotta be BSing me. Are you serious? You mean to tell me Joe tried to run for office?
Okay, so let's call them and set them straight.
Okay. I'm getting a strange feeling that he's gonna probably call these people and says that probably say that he's calling anonymously to report in something, and we're going to see about this. We would never find out who that person was that was running for office, of course. Do. Todd, are you up to something? We will never find out who that person was that was running for our office, of course. Do. Yeah, these things called voting records don't exist. All right, here we go.
You've reached the West Bloomfield Police Department. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial.
Oh my God. Dude, he like called the West Bloomfield Police Department for real. I mean, he's calling them for real. He's calling the West Bloomfield Police Department as we speak. He's calling them. I thought you was joking with me, Fox. I thought, dude. He's gonna call them. He's gonna call them to tell them that they actually arrested him. There are witnesses that even said that he did the things he did, and he's calling to let them know you got it all wrong. Here we go, folks. Here we go.
911. Please listen to all the choices as our menu options have changed. For all non-emergency calls, or if you are a private ambulance company, press 0. To speak to an officer or have an officer come to your location, press 1.
Let's speak to an officer.
I can't believe he's doing this, folks. I really can't believe that he's calling. I have drove him so insane and crazy that he's actually trying to turn back time. And I know I'm trying to keep it in and try to tell and try to make some sense of it. I'm going to set the record straight. Okay, I'm going to set the record straight, and I'm going to call them and let them know that you arrested the wrong Joseph Earl McPeak. Even though it may look like me and was me, it was not me. And I'm trying to set that point straight across to you. And that damn Tim Rath for squilling on me.
West Bloomfield Police, Cider.
Snyder. Remember that name, folks. Remember that name.
Hello. I'm calling with an anonymous tip, and
Whoa. It gets better. Hold up. Okay, but he's gonna call them while he's on YouTube. He's on YouTube right now, live streaming, calling the police saying this is anonymous. He's called him anonymous while he's trolling the police, people. He's trolling the police.
I do believe that there's been a mistake, and there's this article in the, well, it used to be called the White Lake Patch. It's called the West Bloomfield Patch now. And it says at the bottom, if you have any information about this incident, you can call West Bloomfield Police.
Anonymous tip streamed live. They're not gonna know who I am. They're not gonna know who I am. Honestly, I'm playing it smart here. I don't know, Joe. If they got YouTube, they don't have YouTube. Cops don't watch YouTube. They're stupid. And you're smart. Yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go.
And they gave me your number.
Okay. What incident are you calling about?
Okay. There's an incident regarding a person called Joseph Earl McPeak.
Todd, are you and Joe colluding? Is that you on the phone? Are y'all doing why didn't he just call him? Why did he just call the police and say this is Joseph Earl McPeak? Why did he do that? What's up with the buffoonery? This is ignorant. Stupid. Hey kids, it's me, Joseph Earl McPeak. And I'm doing something smart. Oh boy, Joe, you're gonna get in trouble messing around with the police. Shut up.
And it's in the White Lake Patch. So you would need.
Is this Joe? Are you calling us from your mom's phone in the garage again?
You would need to review that article in the White Lake Patch. I believe the guy was set up and.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not drinking enough because the awful would have just came out my nose. Did he just say what I... Hold up, I gotta listen to that again. Hold the hell up.
In the White Lake Patch. I believe the guy was set up and...
Dude. Dude, what the hell's going through your mind? That's what they call this true trolling the police. That's what I call it. Where's my napkins? My nose is leaking. Oh my god. I'm crying. It might take us 2 hours to get this damn video. That's like me. No, this is like someone who's locked up calling the police saying, "Hey, I think you got the wrong guy." You know, the guy you locked up, he was framed. You sound like the guy we just locked up. No, I'm not him. Well, you are. We're looking at you at the payphone over there calling us from where the inmates call. But it's not me. I just have to be on this phone at the same time as them. Let's proceed.
Falsely imprisoned, and it was all a cover-up.
Let's proceed.
And I'm just letting you know this information because the guy went to jail for no reason.
He went to jail for no reason, huh? It looks like the real reason why you went to jail because you were stalking somebody. Joseph Earl McPeak, who did you call to your defense? Joseph Earl McPeak. Who is your witness? Joseph Earl McPeak. Joseph Earl McPeak. I'll just commit a crime and then hotline myself. It all works out at the end, right? And no one would ever know. But, Joe, if you're watching, I know you are watching. You probably know already that you got arrested for stalking. That's why you got arrested. You know, how can somebody set you up for stalking? I mean, were you like just happen to be walking and going to the same location with this person for 48 hours? Defend me. I call the voices in my head to defend me, Your Honor. Okay, let's bring a mic to his brain. No, let's go. Let's keep on going, folks.
It was just pure craziness. So, could you have somebody take a look at this article?
Okay, but was it the arrested this guy, or was?
This cop is confused. This cop is like freaking confused. See, here's the thing, folks. I know what Joe is trying to do. Joe is trying to, and this is why he's making this call. I can tell you why he's making this call. Joe's trying to remove this article from the patch. So he calls the police to get the police to get in contact with the people over there at the West Bloomfield patch, so Joe will have their information, so Joe can run over there and then get the article taken down like he did with his mom's article. You get what I'm saying? Joe is trying to he's trying to hoax the police into doing his dirty work for him. So let's keep on going and watch the con man do his con.
Where's it White Lake?
See, it's not that simple. It's kind of complicated.
You stalked somebody and they arrested you. The woman said she didn't like you. You're ugly looking praying mantis. She didn't want your ugly self. She told you to leave her alone, but you just kept on at it, Joe. And then you got arrested. I mean, you got arrested for stalking. You like, what you do? It's like, oh, I was just walking into the same direction she was walking for the past 48 hours. No biggie.
I'm not familiar with what article that you're referring to. That's all.
Okay, White Lake police arrested this man, but he was taken to West Bloomfield. So,
so that's where the police report might be. Joe's missing police report. It may be at the White Lakes.
Something really fishy going on here. It's under the White Lake patch.
And how would Joe know if this so-called guy he's calling about, where would he know when this guy got arrested and where he was taken to? How would you know all this stuff since, 2012?
Or if you just type in the name Joseph Earl McPeak, you will see it.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah,
okay, so you'll take a look at it, and I can call you back in a couple days. What is your... Okay. What is your name, officer?
Officer Snyder.
Well, my name is Cider.
Cider?
I'm not going to be... Right. I'm not going to be here. So.
Oh, okay.
I think Snyder has caught on. He knows it's the crazy man that lives in his mom's garage. That little pause they took, like, psst, it's him. Okay, just play along. Act like you're doing what he's saying. You leave us alone. That's bad when the police want you to leave him alone.
I understand.
It takes more than a couple of days. I mean, if he was arrested,
Mm-hmm.
then, he's got a lawyer, and he's got...
No, it's not that simple.
Let me... what Joe should tell the man is that... yes, the guy was arrested and he was tried and he had to pay bail and I don't know what happened to that case because I never did check the court dockets to see what happened. But something tells me I think I probably have to do that now.
The lawyer was an imposter.
Oh, snap. Did he just say his lawyer was... His lawyer was an imposter? What? What? The guy who was representing you, you didn't know if the guy who was representing you was a real lawyer or not? I mean, and if he was a public defendant, you're going to get somebody directly from the bar. You didn't check the Bar Association before you got your legal counsel, Joe? Mr. My brother's a lawyer. Well, why didn't you call Todd Fox down? He's your brother. Why you tell him to come down to do some simple lawyerly stuff? Or ask him, did he know somebody? This is sounding very suspicious.
It's not that simple. Okay, could you just take a look at the article, and I'll call you back in 2 weeks?
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, Mr. cider. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay. Todd, why? What'd you do, Todd? You went in court. You said, Judge, I have to say that my client is guilty. Hey, that's all I have to say. That's my defense. And what do you have to say in defense of your client, Mr. Fox? Your Honor, I have to say, this man right here sitting before you in court, who is accused of the crimes that he's committed, I have to say and put that he's guilty. Legal counsel rest.
Okay, there we go, folks. They're going to look at it.
No, they're not. This dude's going to write something in a tablet and forget about you, man.
And, yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Well, there is no bottom. You were arrested for stalking. You went before a judge. Once it goes before the judge, there is no bottom to this. You trying to get rid of the article. Yes, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get rid of the article.
Charade. It's just like one gun, isn't it? So...
You got to show this. YouTube blocked it, but here we go. My client may sound like an idiot and look like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot. Marx Brothers. I don't know what shovel you found to dig that up, but that's hilarious.
Basically, what happened is this wasn't her house.
See. But right here it says Diamond continued that the police were called to her home on the 1500 block of Wilmot. That's where she lived, and you saying that that wasn't her home. She was having a yard sale, and you came to her. They blocking quotes, and I don't know why they're doing that. I don't get it. I mean, I mean, the paper said that he came to her home. He was arrested at her home, where she stayed. He's like, that's not her home.
It was a crack house.
Oh, that explains it. So, Joey, what were you doing at the crack house? What were you doing at the crack house, Joe? What? I mean, if it's a crack house, you know, why would Joey, were you going to the crack house to get crack? Or you decided to say, hey, I want to stalk somebody today, and on the way back, I'll stop at this crack house and pick up a couple rocks.
And they used this person, Joseph Earl McPeak of White Lake, to cover up the fact.
All right, Joe, stop talking about yourself in the third person, all right? You're not Bob Dole.
That it was a crack house.
So what was you doing at the crack house? So if you wasn't there for her, what was you doing there? I mean, Wilmot's a whole totally different street than 69 Oxbow, White Lake, Michigan. You know, why were you at the crack house, Joe? What's your whole reason for being at the crack house? You see, crack explains probably why he's acting like he's why he's acting like he's acting. I mean, that would explain a lot.
The only reason Joseph Earl McPeak stopped at that house was because there was a sign outside
Oh, this must be when you was busting the gut.
that said garage sale.
Wait. What did he just say? Hold up.
Only reason Joseph Earl McPeak stopped at that house was because there was a sign outside that said garage sale.
Okay. So this woman you met, right? This woman from a local watering hole that the paper says, who knew you, said she didn't have nothing to do with you, who lives in a crack house, and you just happen to be in a crack-infested neighborhood driving around, minding your own business, looking for garage sales. So you just happen to stop at the house of the woman who said she don't want to see you, called you a stalker, and to leave her alone, you decided, hey, this is a great place to look for this is a great place to shop. Screw Walmart. This is a garage sale. So you went to her, and it was her garage sale, and you went there. It says crack house licks its lips. Yeah, Joe says it's crack house, and then Joe licks his lips. That's funny. So he just happened to be in this crack infested area looking for a garage sale. It kind of makes sense if you someplace where people are selling crack, you're gonna probably find these garage sales all over the place. Because they probably broke in like everybody else to make the garage sale anyway. But let's go with Joe's story here. And he just happened to stop by this woman's house that he knew. And he also knew that the woman didn't like him in that way. And she was basically telling him to get lost and leave her alone. But Joe just happened to stop at this house where she just happened to live, which happened to be a crack house. That he went to go. What was he doing at the... What was he doing there? What was he going to the garage sale to buy? That's what we're trying to figure out.
And there was a white van in the driveway. And we all know about the white van.
Let's look that up, folks. Here it is, white van. When his father falls ill and can no longer run the family handyman business, Oldie reluctantly puts his dreams on the back burner and takes a it's a movie. Why wouldn't we know about it? It's a movie. It's a TV series. Why you like that? White Van Man, Urban Dictionary. Middle finger. Let's see. What's this? Urban Dictionary. White Van Man, a threat to road safety. These kinds of so-called drivers spend the whole time wolf whistling at women, making stupid gestures with their hands at passersby, and generally carrying on as they're on the dodgems. Though on the blah 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 of any color, they can be found in vans of any color or other vehicles such as lorries. But the white van man seems to have become a traditional with the people whose IQs are lower than their shoe size. They are often fat and wrecking. They're wellered and this is written by somebody from Britain. This is a Britain thing. I'm trying to read this. Like, this reads funny. This is probably somebody over there from the UK wrote this. But there we go. White Van Man. Let's get back to Joe's storytelling time.
So
I know the White Van Man is a UK thing. I saw the thing. I saw the thing on Discovery Channel like some years ago. Yeah, I know. It's a UK thing.